For all of you who've been trying to increase the stability of your core to strengthen those abs, you've probably tried traditional planks at some point in your life. The problem is planks, when done the way most people do them, it doesn't integrate the chains of your body, and it really just targets your shoulders and parts of your abs if you're actually focused on those areas. However, it's not challenging your whole body. I want to take your plank game to the next level. We're gonna do this through what I call the 8-point plank. So I have Brendan here. He's gonna demonstrate this for us. We're gonna do 8 points. So what are those 8 points? We're first gonna focus on hands, elbows, knees, and feet. So you have 2 feet, 2 elbows, 2 knees, 2 hands. Those are our 8 points. In this position, I really want you to focus on how you breathe to integrate all of the forces and the chains of your body. So first, you can notice that his head is sagged down, his belly is sagged down. This is putting a lot of strain on his spine. So what he's gonna do is breathe into his low back, tuck his chin back to create more of elongation and activation of the whole posterior chain. He's breathing into his belly, and as he breathes, he's gonna be creating more stability. So now that he's breathing like that, he's gonna push his hands into the ground, so all 10 fingertips into the ground. He's gonna push his elbows into the ground. He's gonna push his knees into the ground. He's gonna push his feet into the ground. This creates an isometric contraction of the body, and then on one big breath, he's gonna take a breath in, raise his hips up, and then squeeze all 8 points towards his midline. His hands are coming towards midline, his elbows are coming towards midline, his knees and his feet, and he's breathing, and this is extremely challenging. You can go back down and rest. I highly encourage people to try this for just 5 to 10 seconds at a time, and the harder you squeeze everything isometrically towards your belly button, the harder you can make this on yourself. So passively, if you're doing a traditional plank, people can hold that for a very long time. I've personally done it for 10 minutes, but that's just because I was using the strength of my shoulders and other parts of my body rather than integrating these chains. I could not do an 8-point plank for more than a minute probably if I'm trying super hard. So we're gonna go through this one more time with a couple cues to make sure that you're doing it properly. So big points are hands pushed into the ground, elbows pushed into the ground, knees pushed into the ground, feet pushed into the ground. And then I also want to add a component where now he's bringing everything towards his midline. So he's squeezing the hands, elbows, knees, and feet towards each other. And then big breath in, into his body, into the spine, tucking the chin back, and he's gonna lift his hips up and squeeze everything towards the midline. He's breathing, he's engaging, he's making sure his low back doesn't sag, he's making sure his head doesn't sag, he's integrating all of those chains, and he's utilizing his whole body to strengthen at the single time. And you can relax. If you want to make this more challenging for yourself, what you can do is move your elbows more forwards towards your hands or away from your midline, and that's gonna challenge more of your body to integrate with this. So we're gonna do this one more time to show you an additional variation to how you can make this challenging. Is that okay with you? All right, so he's doing great. So we're gonna go through this really quickly. Pushing the hands into the ground, elbows, knees, feet, big breath into your body. Don't let your low back sag, chin is tucked back, big breath in, lifting the hips up, squeezing everything towards the midline, and then he's gonna go one palm up and lift that elbow up, big breath in, integrate the body, back down. Check in, make sure the belly's not sagging, breath in, the other hand up, palm up, and lift that arm all the way up and back down. So one thing I wanna make sure is the opposite hand is pushed down into the ground as he's then lifting. So you can challenge yourself with go palm up, lift, other hand lift. The big thing I want you to focus on is not rotating or twisting your spine. So you're making sure that you have proximal stability before you go through that distal mobility. So this is the 8-point plank. This is how you can take your plank game and your core integration and strength to the next level. My name is Dr. Jordan Fairley here at The Source Chiropractic. I want to hear from you. How challenging was this? What did you notice, and what other questions or comments do you have? You can see all of our other videos for more ways to help you improve the quality of your life and help you live a life more connected.